In episode 2, which will be airing today, the marine spirit head, for instance, that I spoke to, Maharaj, claimed
Papa Water,
yeah. He claimed that every soul belongs to something of nature. So it can be a tree, a rock, stone, the sun, anything. But you need to be able to find out where your soul belongs to so that you can be able to do things that will fall in line with that for things to work for you perfectly.
Which waterfall was that?
It's somewhere around the breed, deep down the forest.
Okay.
Yes.
It looks familiar.
It looks
I think
familiar.
I've been there many times.
Right.
So when I saw it, I wondered if
the water,
you know, so is it every water body or is it a particular water source?
So he worships water, but
so
he goes there consistently. But since he worships water, he can worship at anywhere at all.
Because I should tell you that I've gone there a few times and I've seen schnapps, bottles of, empty schnapp bottles, and I've seen some little bottles with red. And so I've always known that people must come here for spiritual purposes.
Right.
So when I saw your video, I thought, oh my God, this is it. So they go to any water body, and once they have the connection with the water, they are able to worship.
Yeah, exactly.
I see. So did he tell you what your soul is connected to?
No, I told him I wasn't interested. He asked me if I wanted to look into my life and know what my soul. I said no.
You should have.
No, for what? I don't want my soul to be connected.
And then you can give us a first-hand account.
No, nah.
See. Drink deep or taste not. Because you've taken the first step.
I've always said that this is a
next time you should consult with me.
Right.
I'll give you all the encouragement you need to be able to
next
go.
Next time I will go
the
with
whole,
you. I'll go with you.
Right there with you.
Hey.
All right. For those of you who haven't seen except of episode 2, or if you haven't watched episode 1, it's on YouTube. You can go and check it out, searching for a God episode 1. But let's see some excerpts of episode 2, which will premiere today.
A momentous occasion unfolds at Maharaj Temple as worshippers converge from every corner, drawn together by the promise of a sacred night under the full moon.
Yeah, we are thankful to you.
People think going to church is the only way that you can receive your healing, but it's never true, because even the man of God, we the spiritualists or the traditionalists are the one even empowering the pastors, the prophet, the evangelists. We are the one empowering them even to do the work of God better, because you can do church without what we call spirituality, because many of the sicknesses the church members they bring to the pastors, it has a sources of witchcraft. So we, the ones that are experiencing it, we are the one empowering the pastors.
What's his name?
He's called Maharaj.
Maharaj?
Yes. So
is that his real name or his spirit's name?
That's the name of his temple, and he said he wants me to address him as such.
Maharaj?
Yes.
So he worships what?
Water.
He's the same person. He is a marine spirit himself.
Yeah, marine spirit priest.
Okay, and then, so when we say marine spirit here, we don't mean he has a fish tail, right?
I asked him about how, like the mermaids that we've heard about, is it the same thing we see in movies? He said no. A mermaid could come in a different form because the human realm expects a mermaid to look a certain way. So they've changed their ways of coming into the earth. So it can be a snake with multiple heads or a pretty lady. You know, they come in different forms that the human will not be able to tell that this person is a mermaid or this person is connected to the water.
Back in the day, when you saw a pretty girl by the roadside, I used to go to Makola Market with my mother.
Yeah.
And then these boys would say, where do you mommy water? If they see a pretty girl, they'll say, where do you mommy water?
Yeah.
So it's actually true.
Yeah.
In their world.
According to them.
Yeah. That the marine spirits can manifest as a beautiful woman. What about a handsome man? Because I'm beginning to look at you sideways.
You think I might be connected to water?
The patrol.
Try.
The patrol. So when you fall in water, will you become a fish?
I don't know. Unless we try it together.
I'm asking about the marine spirits. And like when he enters water, does he become something else?
He told me, oh no, he doesn't, but he has a way of communicating with the water. And he mentioned that he's married to the marine spirit. So he actually has a woman who is always around with him. Like they work together so before they can have a conversation or enter into the spiritual realm, the woman will have to be possessed. She enters into a space of spasms where she speaks a certain language in a different tonation that only the marine spirits understand. So they have that conversation.
So how did he become a marine spirit?
He was actually a pastor.
A Christian pastor?
A Christian pastor, a Sunday school teacher. That was since 2008. Then from there, he moved into different religions, Judaism. He did that for
What led him to leave Christianity?
He said he was still struggling to find where his soul belongs to. So he did all of that and then finally arrived at the marine
water. How did he get to the water?
He didn't really mention about how he got to the water, but he only said he did soul searching. He did soul searching. So in the documentary, I spoke to an anthropologist, Kofiche, who mentioned that before you can find where your soul belongs to, you have to do a lot of reading. You have to watch yourself and know what your spirit is connected to. And when you are able to identify that, things will just work out for you completely. So let's say if your spirit belongs to water, the marine priest mentioned that people who are like socialites, celebrities, people that want to, be talked about, someone like you, can be connected to.
Someone like who?
Sorry, someone like you can be connected to water because now you are beautiful. You're on TV. People talk about you.
I belong to the God Almighty. Jesus Christ, the Son of God.
That is according to Maharaj.
Maharaj, did he say LOL after saying that?
No, he was serious about it.
Okay.
So yeah, there are people who don't want to be on TV. They want to do other things. Okay. Others are very reserved. So, I mean, if you listen to what they say, it sort of makes some sense. You understand? But yeah, so as to
the water spirit is able to give you that fame and popularity.
It doesn't give you the fame. It's what you are that will
manifest.
Exactly. So let's say he mentioned that for the actors, actresses, according to Maharaj, please, before people come for me, according to him, if you are someone who is being talked about, who is popular, who is well known, then you might possibly have your soul belonging or connecting with water.
I see.
Yes. So there are other people who also connect with trees.
Trees.
Yes.
Depending on
stones. Exactly. So
I see.
You should do soul searching.
I should do soul searching.
Yes, because your necklace looks like
it looks like it's from somewhere.
Cowries, I don't know, water. It's
plastic.
It's plastic.
Rubber
but it's giving that vibe. So
please, fancy hair.
Yeah, so it's airing tonight.
Okay.
On the assignment
at what time?
9 p.m.
9 p.m.
Yes.
And there's how many parts?
Just episode 1 and 2, but my boss is mentioning episode 3. So let's see how that will go.
In case you go and investigate people who are connected to money, and their stories from money, I want to go with you, okay?
Right.
So that we go and explore that together. Thank you so much, Godwin Asiniba, for the good work that you're doing here at TV3 and for the country. Your documentaries are the most talked about documentaries produced in Ghana.
Well
done.
Wow.
Thank you for the good work you're doing. And so please watch the assignment tonight and watch part 2 of Searching for a God by Godwin